Hello, and welcome to the That's Not How I Remember It podcast. We are the Poulter Brothers, and this is where we get together and remember and share some of our childhood memories and remind each other that that's not how we remember it. I'm Jared, and I've been chosen to host, and today we're just going to go over basically a timeline of our childhoods and some major events. So, Kyle, do you want to get us started,
I think I should,
or
because that's how it all started, isn't it?
or
What am
do
I
you
supposed
I
to
want
mean,
say?
me
Yeah, I'm
to
Kyle.
read some of my other intros, and so that we can choose from those?
it's recording already, Jared.
We no,
You've already
But
done the
Jason
intro. We
can
can try a
edit it.
different intro next time.
I can
Yeah,
I can
Chad,
edit it.
we know
Oh,
that.
dang it.
Okay.
If you would participate with the phone calls, you would know that too.
Mr.
Yeah, I
Firefighter, I
participate
do
plenty.
work stuff.
All right, intro number 2. Hello, and welcome to the It's Not All About You podcast. We are the Poulter Brothers, and this is where we get together and remind one another that we are not the center of the universe. I'm Jared, and I've been
I think
chosen to
we
host.
are.
You are? Yeah. So I'm Jared, and I've been chosen to
I'm definitely the
host.
center.
And today the plan is just to go over a timeline of events in our lives and just to give a introduction for us. So why don't you take it, Kyle?
Episode 1.
Hot.
So
uh,
I think
intro
the
number
title of the
3.
podcast should be "Stop Introducing" or "Stop Interrupting Me."
And
Whiskey,
scene.
whiskey. Those are we should also
Hello,
explain the
and
rules of engagement.
hello, and welcome
Do we
to
need
the
to do like a
Stop
look?
Interrupting Me podcast.
But wait,
We are the
can I
Poulter
just say something
Brothers,
real
and
quick?
this is where we get together to talk over one another and never actually have a conversation about anything productive. I am your host, Jared, and today we're going to try to just share a brief timeline of our life
I
and
like
major
it.
events.
It was
Yeah,
fantastic,
it's pretty
Jared.
good.
That was
Wait,
really
I want
good.
my turn to talk.
Really?
Wait, but
All right,
who's doing the
take
intro still?
take number 4. Uh,
There's another one.
Really?
Hello, welcome to the Quality Time Podcast. We are the Poulter Brothers, and this is where we figured we would get together and just spend some time together and remember our childhoods. Um, we won't always promise quality content, but we do promise quality time. So
I love the
today,
byline. I
we're
didn't love the
gonna,
delivery.
The delivery
yeah,
kind of sucked
yeah,
on that one. Your other
yes.
intro was better, but that's
I'm
okay.
sorry,
You
okay?
gotta
And
practice it.
everything, you
I'm
gotta cut
working
that
on
out.
it. All right, so should I try that one again?
No, no,
That
but
was
we can just.
no.
What I'm gonna do is not edit this at all, and the beginning of our podcast is gonna be terrible, and we'll probably
Well,
lose 95% of our viewers.
I was like, they spent 10
We
minutes
won't have
just
any viewers to
introducing the
lose.
podcast with 5 different titles.
These are working titles, okay?
Choose which you would prefer. And then we can do a little like you
A
know,
poll. Kyle
poll.
talked about
Yeah,
that
that's
I
what
earlier.
it's
said that
called.
too. I said that
On the
too.
pre-production meeting, Chad, that you didn't join.
Well, I figured I'm the main character, so I just show up and say
it's
some
not
lines
all
and
about
I'm good.
you.
But in
So
my
let's.
Uh,
life, it is all about me.
The
let's
That's not
funny
how I
is,
start.
remember it.
that's what everyone says about me, but it's you.
So, since
Yeah.
Kyle is the oldest, I figured we can
Sorry, I was
start
just
with
told I'm being
him
such a Chad.
and he can get things rolling here.
And
Go
what am I
ahead,
supposed to say?
Kyle.
Just my name? I'm Kyle. Hey, I'm Kyle.
All right, Jason, why don't you
I'm
introduce
Go
the
yourself?
oldest. Jeez, gosh. Like, okay, so that's Kyle, the articulate one.
I said
He,
that. I said my name.
I'm Jason. I'm the second oldest. I'm
You didn't tell me what else
41.
to say.
Do you need to be like? Do you want a script? Should we give you a script so you have like pre-planned? Have you ever
That
had a
would probably
conversation
be
before?
helpful.
It'd probably help a lot of us out.
When I
Can
was a
you write
child
one for me
actor, they
too,
gave me
Jason?
script.
Are you offering? Go
ChatGPT.
ahead, Jason.
I could use one.
Tanner could use a script right now. No, it's fine. So, Jason, you're the
Line.
second. Go ahead,
All
Tanner.
right.
Take it away.
I'm Tanner. I'm the third one, the middle child.
Absolute middle.
Next is
In
me. I'm
so many
The
ways.
Jared. You've
stereotypical
already
kid.
heard from me a lot. Go ahead, Chad.
And I'm Chad. I'm the youngest, the favorite, and I like long walks on the beach.
Thank you, Chad. So we're
Your
just
mustache
gonna.
looks like two capybaras kissing. Two capybaras.
It
It's
does look
really
like two
cute.
capybaras.
Thank you. It's this gap in the middle that I don't grow any hair.
It's so annoying. It's like,
Gap in Chad's mustache is annoying.
no, I
Why
have
are
the
you
same
annoyed with
problem.
my
So
So
mustache?
how
I
about
have
we
the same
start?
problem.
Oh,
How about we start,
There you go,
guys, with
host.
a
Rein it in.
timeline of our moves and where we grew up? Go ahead, Kyle, and why don't you get us started on that?
All right. Well, I was conceived and then born in Newport Beach, California. And at some point
You
lived
know you were
in.
conceived in Newport Beach?
No. I said and
Did mom
born.
and dad
That's
have that conversation with you? Because they
no.
had that conversation with me. Hey,
Mm.
Jason. Hey, Jason, we're driving through. Yeah. Yeah. You were conceived there. Thanks, mom and dad. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Continue, Kyle.
Good old mom and dad.
They're
Born in
awesome.
Newport Beach, Hoag Hospital. Lived in Garden Grove, Costa Mesa, Irvine, Tustin.
we took this trip to Garden
Garden
Grove.
Grove. Yeah, great song. Uh, Moved out to Lake Elsinore in Riverside County, uh, and basically grew up all over Southern California. Um, do I keep going with where I've lived?
Where do you live now?
Oh, I'm going to call it Salt Lake City, Utah.
Lake City.
Okay, but so are we doing it? Are we doing a timeline? Because he kind of went from Lake Elsinore to Utah, and there were the few
There
steps
was a
in
lot in
between.
between.
There
There
was a
was a
lot.
There's
lot in
Yeah.
between. So for Kyle, most of
I
his
mean,
time was growing up in Southern California. That's where he spent most of his time. But we did move in your senior year, right, Kyle, to Colorado.
Yep, summer before between junior and senior year, moved to Superior, Colorado, just outside Boulder. And then we were there for a year and then moved to Puerto Rico. Uh, I was there for about a year. I think you guys were there for a little longer. Um, d-
Mhm.
year and
do
a
I
half.
keep going? From there, I moved back to Lake Elsinore and then to Dominican Republic, and from Dominican Republic to cool California, and then uh,
Okay, Kyle, that's enough. It's not
I don't
all
remember
about
else.
you.
we can end there. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
we did
All
spend
right.
a couple of years in Puerto Rico, and then we moved from Puerto Rico to Northern California, small town called Cool. Uh, that's where I spent my high school years, and that's where Tanner, Chad, and I all went to high school. Obviously, Tanner started high school before then, but that's where we all graduated high
Yeah.
school, the three younger kids.
Isn't that obvious? I mean,
Yeah, who's that obvious to?
It's
yeah.
obvious to you.
might not be.
My senior
I
year,
mean,
my
All
senior
of this
year
is
was
obvious to us.
there. So
Yeah, you moved.
is
You
it?
was it you? You moved. You moved
So
to
freshman
Colorado,
year.
or you moved
Uh,
to cool.
so I was freshman year in Colorado, sophomore and junior years in Puerto Rico, and senior year in cool California.
Yep.
Right. So
And
when
I moved.
people
I was
ask
a
me where
sophomore.
I grew up, I just say it's complicated and I moved around a lot, but my high school years were spent in Northern California. And yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
say that.
I get really long winded with it every time. I'm like, so where are you
I
from? I moved
And
around a
the
lot. Lake
And the
Elsinore
inevitable
till sophomore year.
and the inevitable question, at least that I get, is, "Oh, were your parents in the military?"
Hmm.
Did get a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that question a lot as
I
well.
definitely get that a lot.
See, mine is pretty simple. I usually say I grew up in Georgetown area, Sierra Foothills. Uh, lived a couple places before then, but most of my childhood was in the Sierra Foothills. So I claim Northern California as
What are you
where I
saying?
grew up.
What
Sierra
foothills?
foothills.
Sierra.
Sierra
Okay.
foothills.
Sierra.
Sierra Foothills. Do I need to enunciate more?
No, I think it's
Move
me.
those capybaras.
Yeah, I typically, when someone asks where I'm from, I say like Lake Elsinore, like Orange County when I was little, and then from like basically kindergarten through 10th grade, I was in I was in Lake Elsinore, and then moved to Colorado
Yeah.
for the year. Didn't really enjoy my junior year of high school. China
What?
was a pill. I know, me.
Crazy.
So chill. Uh, moved back to Elsinore for the end of my junior year for like a couple months and lived with grandma and grandpa, Sage, and then decided to do my senior year in Puerto Rico. So I graduated from eldoradoacademy.org um, and was
Good
emailed my
school.
diploma.
I wish they emailed me my diploma.
Well,
Do you have a
but he didn't
mascot?
graduate from there.
Go, I don't know.
No, no,
Keyboards.
go keyboards. That's
Keyboard
pretty good.
warriors.
Keyboard warriors. That's what we are.
It's a keyboard with arms and legs and a spear and a shield.
Yep,
Now it's
yep.
a
That was us.
fat kid
That was
sitting in
us.
his mom's basement fighting with people on Facebook.
That's what most people that graduated online, that's what they turned into.
So
But not
I
Jason,
made
and
it.
we are so proud of him.
Not
Yeah,
Jason. But yeah,
because
now
we
I live in
hate internet
Oceanside.
trolls.
I live in Oceanside, California,
Yeah.
San Diego County. Tanner, where are you at now?
So for me, it was. I usually tell people I grew up in Southern California, and then I usually realize like, wait, well, through eighth grade, and I feel like I need to like justify because it it was kind of in Southern California. That's where I was the longest. Then, as I said, like Colorado, Puerto Rico, Northern California, then Georgia, back to Northern California for a few years, Kentucky for a few years, Washington for a few years, and now I'm in Arizona. So, kind of
Were you in the
all over the place.
military?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
Were
were?
Maybe. Oh,
Wow.
I never thought
yeah.
of that.
Well,
When
it's
people are
weird.
like, "Oh, military," you're like, "Well, half of it."
Yeah, like kind
I
of.
guess I didn't really finish. Like Tanner went through like everywhere. Kyle, you kind of went through everywhere, but
Up
you
to a
didn't
point.
mention Hawaii and up to a point.
Right.
Like so, I guess
My
timeline of
list gets really
places we've
long.
lived. It
It's
does get
like
really long, but
Yeah.
really after Hawaii, is it really long? Oh, you went
no,
to
but so
DC for a little bit.
from Northern
No.
California to Utah to Hawaii to DC back to Utah. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, and then I'll jump back into um, after Puerto Rico, Costa Mesa, then Brazil,
God
and
about that.
then Northern California to cool, and then or around Sacramento area, and then married, moved to Hawaii. After Hawaii, back to Northern California, Roseville, and then down to Huntington Beach for 9 years, and now Oceanside for the last. We're coming up on 4 years. It's been 4 years, guys. It's about that.
Wow.
Wow.
Pumped.
Time flies.
And my timeline from where we've gone so far, Northern California, I went from Northern California to Poland, back to Northern California to Utah. I was in Utah for like 10 years, then to Southern California to Huntington Beach, to Jason's old house. And then I just recently moved from Huntington Beach to Houston, Texas. What
I'm
about you,
sorry.
Chad?
Very nice. So mine is a little shorter than that. Uh, from Northern California, had a little stint in Utah, and then back to Northern California. And now it's just been different places in Northern
Northern
California.
California.
Northern
Rescue,
Cal.
uh, Cameron Park, Shingle Springs, Sacramento, Winters, and now Folsom.
I was looking
I
at
hear a train a
some
Look at
places
coming.
up
us.
there.
It's a nice area. Um,
Did
I
you say
don't
you were
have
looking at
anything to complain about.
transferring up to places up there, Tanner? I didn't hear you.
Well, no, I was looking. I was looking for like places to buy and stuff. Like kind of looking for like where I may want to move in the semi near future. And like that area was one of
That'd
the
be awesome.
places I was looking at. Um, it probably
That'd be cool.
gonna be a
It would
while,
be
but
really easy to see you if you were up here.
yeah, like
Chad,
It'd
that.
be really to
the
see all
rest of
you
you.
guys
Honest,
if you were all in Utah.
Yeah, but okay, I thought we cleared it up. I'm the star of the show. Everyone needs to come back to California.
yeah,
You
and
missed our
my
conversation
I
when we
think
were talking about like
the
titles, and it was going to be it's not about Kyle because everything's about me.
Hmm.
You
That's
didn't
not
get
how
that
I
feeling
remember it.
growing up.
no. I
You
didn't have that
No,
feeling.
I
he
feel like
didn't get
It
everyone
that
seemed
feeling
like
else.
growing up because he was
you.
little.
No, because my growing up,
You were
weren't
gone.
really there. I mean, you
right?
were,
No, I understand why it
Wait,
wasn't like
but
that to you, but I
what's
thought
the
No,
age
everyone else
difference
told
and
you
between
Kyle,
Kyle and Chad?
8 years.
Kyle's 42, and yeah,
dudes.
Chad's 30.
Yeah, I'm 34.
no,
8 years.
Kyle. It didn't seem like it was all about you. It seemed that you thought it was all about you. That's
Isn't
what it
that the
seemed
same
like to
thing?
I
me.
will say,
No,
It's not
it
the same thing.
wasn't. Everybody else thought it wasn't all about you, but you thought it was.
Yeah, I'm hearing that it's the same
It
thing.
wasn't all
Same thing.
about you.
Just like nobody thinks it's all about me, but it is all about me. That's what people aren't understanding. It is all about me.
Jason's so tiny over there. I feel like he's over there wanting to just be like, shut up, guys. This is not going well. But he's so teeny
no,
tiny on my phone.
I
It's
actually
hilarious.
thought it was all about Kyle because
See?
I was 16. I'm the one that I experienced it because Kyle and I were 16 months apart. So
Right.
I'm a year younger than him. We were on all the same, like we were on the same soccer teams growing up for a while. We were on like in at church. We were in the same like young men's programs together all the time. Like he was a grade older than me at school. So like all the girls that I liked had crushes on Kyle. There was a girl that I knew from the time I was like in like sixth grade to like eighth grade, and she like walks up. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you're Kyle Poulter's brother? Well, I've known you for like 3 years now, and yeah, my name's Jason. We've been in the same class for forever." But it was like, "Oh my gosh, Kyle, you're so hot," and I was
See?
just the cute little brother that was like, "Oh, Jason's so cute." So
I thought you
there
were gonna say
Puppy
was a little
dog.
dog.
bit. There was a
The
little
puppy
bit there.
dog.
The puppy dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
You really wanna make a kid feel really cool. Call him a puppy dog. That's gonna make him like all the girls that I had crushes on were like, "Oh my gosh, Jason, you're like a little puppy dog." And I'm like, "That's treating me like a child, a baby. You're not attracted to me at all."
Oh,
Everybody
So
loves
yeah,
puppy
so
dog.
that's where I did have that Kyle complex.
See? There you go,
yeah,
guys.
man.
So
On
did Kyle
that
just
note,
disappear?
Kyle just
Kyle
dropped
is saying
off.
reconnecting, and then he dropped off. Yeah,
We
Okay,
it's okay.
now
It's not about
now
him. So
it doesn't have to be about him anymore, Jason.
that's
Um,
true. Yeah,
while he's gone, what topic would you like to transition into, guys?
yeah. We should probably get into something more
I,
interesting.
did
I
it just
haven't done
disconnect
any
for all of you?
transitioning
That would be an
So part
since
of
when I
interesting
this
was 4.
topic to talk about Chad's transition.
I mean,
transition.
there are life
Um,
transitions happening.
I mean, he
Yeah.
did just get married. That's
Oh,
kind of
that's
a
true.
big deal. That's a
That is a
transition.
transition.
Yeah,
Not the transition that I thought was being talked about, but yeah,
that you brought
uh,
up.
yeah, yeah. The topic that I brought up, but it's
That's
going to
not
be a
what.
different topic now. What's the topic now?
That's not the topic I was bringing up, but that is a better topic than that. So,
Yeah. Um,
Kyle just messaged us. Ah,
and, I, and all of us kind of started looking at it.
Uh,
did it just disconnect for all of you or just me? That's great.
just him,
Just you.
rejoin, please.
man.
We're waiting. Tell him that we're
So,
waiting because it's all about
we,
him.
yeah, we could always look at like some of our favorite stories, like maybe do a
Mhm.
kind of a story time.
So
So,
if we want, and maybe I don't know if Tanner, if you want to talk about like early memories. So I mean, maybe I mean,
okay, just for everybody who's watching, that wasn't like me killing somebody. That was
Could be
me
right.
that
stabbing
too.
myself. Not the same. It kind of. I didn't go crazy and stab anybody. It was
I mean, you
just
did
me.
throw a knife at
It's okay.
somebody.
You tried plenty of
Oh,
times, but
yeah. No.
He always
So
pulled it. He always pulled
what
it
what
back. Anyways.
what Jason was referring to, is when we first moved to Lake Elsinore and we were in some apartments. We had just moved there, and um, my our dad went to work, and my mom was still sleeping, and Kyle thought it was a good idea to wake us up and go play in the front room.
Oh,
Um,
we're doing this story.
yeah, this one. Okay, I made. I don't blame Kyle or Jason in this story, so
You
that
should.
uh, I
Jason. Jason
I
gave it to
don't.
you.
Uh, so we all went out to the front room. Kyle had seen where our mom had put the X-Acto knife, and he got it out of the drawer, and he started like drawing or writing with the knife. Yeah, doing stuff with the knife in the cardboard boxes since we had just moved recently, and then he gave the knife to Jason, and he did whatever he did, and then Jason handed it to me, and I was like, haha. I stabbed it, and it was pulling up, and it was stuck, and all of a sudden I slipped and stabbed myself in the eye, which I recommend against, if in case anybody's wondering.
and
Yeah.
how did that make you
And
feel?
Well, he certainly didn't look very happy.
Yeah,
So I go running into mom's room and I'm like, Mom, Tanner stabbed himself in the eye with an X-Acto knife. And she's like asleep and kind of waking up like, what? And Tanner comes in and he had his hand, I can picture it,
Yeah.
had his hand over his face like this and then pulls it away and it was just blood. And so mom wakes up to just a face full of blood and tears. And I can only imagine as a parent, oh, holy
my
crap, that
gosh.
was,
Because how old were you?
I was
You were
3.
4.
No,
Oh,
it was
almost
mom.
4.
Mom has informed me that I thought for 30 years that I was 4, but no, it was just before. It was August
It was okay. So it was right before
before.
you turned
Yeah,
4.
so it was just before I was
and
still 3.
so what was the extent of the damage?
So mom actually took me into the bathroom, got me cleaned up, saw the nick in the eyelid that is what caused all the bleeding, got that patched up, and then she was looking at my eye, and she couldn't see anything wrong with it. So she asked me, like, does it hurt? And we all know, like, just a hair in our eye freaking kills. And I said, no. And so mom was like, oh, thank goodness he didn't actually get his eye. And so she thought that was it. And a few days later, After like swimming and playing with my
Yeah.
brothers and everything, I was complaining about the light, and mom was like, you know what, I'm going to take you to the OBGYN with me because she was pregnant with Chad.
Oh, okay. I was like, I think you used the wrong term there, Tanner.
Yeah. No, no.
Oh,
She
They're
mom
not
had
gonna
an
help.
mom already had an appointment because
It's
she was
the
pregnant with Chad.
optometrist, not OBGYN. They both start with
But,
O. I get it.
but yeah, so they they consulted a doctor there, and he was like, "Okay, you need to go see this guy." That guy looked at it with like, "Okay, you." I'm pretty sure we actually had to either go to a different building or a different hospital. And we got to the new building, and I got rushed into surgery because it turns out your eye is pressurized, and while it had basically resealed due to like the how soft and gooey the eye is, if I had been bumped during any of those days, it could have or caused my eye to implode. Which,
That wouldn't happen while playing with your brothers.
yeah, which
Yeah. Your
I
boys don't
heard
bump each other.
I heard mom or dad explain that to somebody, but I didn't know what implode meant. I heard explode. So I thought if I got bumped, my eye was gonna just blow up. I was a little scared of that. Not gonna lie. There's a little bit of fear, like, oh my gosh, my eye's gonna
What was the
blow
doctor's
up.
name? The
Dr.
doctor that
Farley.
you got really, Dr.
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 Farley.
Farley.
Farley. Yep.
Chris
Yeah.
Farley.
I still have the stuffed
Was not
animal.
Oh,
Chris Farley, was not his eye doctor. You still have that
What about
stuffed
that?
animal?
Yeah. Yep.
really?
Yeah. It's missing an eye, but that makes sense.
kind of like you.
And your vision, and you had to go through like multiple surgery. You ended up getting a replacement, right? A lens replaced.
Yeah, so I had multiple surgeries, got my lens replaced or when I was 7, I got it replaced, but they were just guessing on how they thought my eye was going to grow. So it wasn't the best lens. But then I got another new lens that it switched out in 2012. Um, though they were very hesitant to do that surgery because they kind of compared your eyeball to that kind of, remember that kind of grayish brownish crappy paper from like elementary school where you write something and you go to erase it and it almost tears through the paper immediately, like that brown paper, like that old
Yeah.
stuff.
Really,
With
really
the
cheap.
blue
It,
and red lines or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And they say your eye is similar to that, so the more times you do surgery, the weaker it is, right? And so they were hesitant to do the surgery. I finally talked them into it. I was like, you know what? Hey, if it doesn't work, oh well.
Still blind.
Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm taking on that risk. So they did it, and it worked great for a bit. I had 20/20 vision. Everything was good. But then one of the anchors for the lens actually came loose and it kind of shifted. So the vision's not the best out of that side anymore. And I also had
Uh,
LASIK on the left eye.
I thought
But yeah,
that
Do
you
you
were seeing really well now, but it's all screwed up again, huh?
yeah, yeah. The right one is all screwed up still. But the thing is, I spent so many years with my right eye basically just being like extra peripheral vision, um, that even when it got fixed, it didn't really change anything. Like I didn't really notice a difference. Like literally the only difference between like I could vaguely, it's a little more blurry. Like in your peripheral vision, it's a little blurry. That's just a little bit wider on the right side than on the left.
Okay, and so now, Tanner, I mean, people can see your face, but you have two different colored eyes. That wasn't like that with the first surgery, right?
Yeah.
Like when they put the
So
other lens in.
no, so
That was
that
Tanner telling me
happened.
to open his eyes big.
Yeah,
Tanner, open your eyes. Open your eyes big. Open them.
I'm trying. Just drying my eyes out. Oh man, I can't do that. That's
Why are they so red?
allergies. The tree in our backyard had gives me really bad
Lots of
allergies.
pollen right now.
There's
Arizona.
the
It's
flower the flowers outside always make my eyes red.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep.
but
Yep.
uh,
it's that flower. It's
what
that
was
flower.
oh, you're asking about the eye color. So yes, I had blue eyes at first, and then they say that part of your eye color is also based off of how much pressure is in your eye. So changing the pressure levels in your eye can cause changes in your eye color. And so that's what caused my right eye to go green instead of just being blue.
And then there was no way of changing it with another surgery.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, the it was it changed over multiple surgeries. So from what I've been told, I don't remember much of that time period at all. I remember having to go to Utah for a little bit, so my eye didn't explode. At least that's what I remembered from it.
Implode.
Um, that's what it.
In his
I didn't know
mind,
what implode meant. And then I remember going to Disneyland with a patch over my left eye because they were trying to get me to strengthen my right eye. And going to the Haunted Mansion with Grandma, and we're walking through, and I walked straight into a cement pillar, just full on, not like while holding Grandma's hand.
Grandma just walks you into the. Oh, jeez.
Straight into it. Like there was, I oh, like there's
It's not even the
not
blind leading the blind. That's totally a seeing person leading the blind into a
Into a
pole.
pillar.
anything. All right, come this
You
way.
can train dogs to do it, but
Yes.
Well,
So,
there was just so much to see in the Haunted Mansion. It was hard to pay attention to Tanner too.
and
So,
it was Grandma Sage. She didn't always do that great in haunted mansions or haunted things. Anyways, probably not the best person to be guiding me around, but she did feel really bad for it.
random tangent, random tangent. Do you guys remember Grandma like, hey guys, you guys want to grab the electric fence?
huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
How can I forget
Well,
that?
I don't remember her
I'll
saying,
never
I
forget that.
remember us being out there grabbing the cattle fence and getting the jolts and then like taking turns with it. And then she
Yeah.
says something
Let's
about,
hold hands.
let's hold hands.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
she wanted to join in. So I was closest to the fence. We all hold hands. And then grandma grabs Chad by the hand at the very end.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I grabbed the fence and it just through all of us.
Oh, and she told me to grab the dog's tail too. Oh,
Did
grab the
you?
dog's tail. No, I didn't have time to grab the dog's tail. It was a split second and I was off the ground. My
He
elbows and
Popped
my
up.
shoulders hurt.
He popped. Yeah, no, Chad wasn't
It
at the.
hurt.
Chad, you weren't at the end because I was holding your hand. You were between me and Grandma.
Did she tell you to grab the tail? See, that's not how I remember it, but I guess that's how you remember it.
Because I remember I was holding on to one of your hands because me and I guess his grandma, both of our elbows kind of went in, but we were holding your hand, so that's part of the reason that you popped up is because we both kind of yanked away from you, so you like arms go out and you like popped up like that.
Oh yeah. It was quite the shock to everyone.
I
I was smaller and came off the ground, and maybe the yanking and the shock all hurt my joints, but I came away from that crying. It didn't stop Grandma from suggesting more electric fences. we still played with electric fences in her yard after that.
In grandma's yard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she paid
Oh,
the
in Lake Elsinore, huh?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
okay,
So
vaguely
how many
talk
remember.
about
electric fences
shocking.
have you grabbed?
Oh,
Me?
7?
I don't have a number, but I think
I've
the
grabbed a
first
lot.
electric fence I grabbed was at Fletcher's. Uh, Definitely the cattle one was probably the most. Oh, and then there was the one up in Washington when we visited on the family trip, and we were up there. There's the
Staying
farm.
in the
You guys
hotel room.
remember that? No, I, but in that same trip, I think. Um, why are you
Remember
smiling like that?
uh, well, I don't remember. I think Chad's going back to the hotel room. I mean, I feel like that's a like
I know
we
that
were.
he's looking like there's another story there about the hotel room,
You
but I
don't.
don't
I mean, the
remember
So
it.
hotel room was a freaking nightmare. It
You
was
don't
like all 7 of us in the hotel
one
room,
I remember
motel.
and
that.
Mom freaking out. Who was moving? Was it Jared?
No,
It was
that was
me.
Dad. I thought Dad was the one
No,
who snapped at you.
Dad had gotten the laptop, a new laptop, and spent all night playing solitaire and going click, click, click,
Well, you,
click,
uh,
click, click all night. And I'm on the floor in a sleeping bag and just
Like
like making
rolled
little
over.
adjustments. And Mom sits up, Chad, stop the thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
mom lost her mind on that one. Yeah.
I mean,
I
that
think
was
we all kind
months.
of
That
did a
was like
little bit.
3 months of us living in hotel rooms,
it
right?
what?
wasn't three
Like,
months.
2 weeks
no, between,
No,
wait. Wasn't that on the
in
same time as
In
Washington
like
it
we were
was
in
two
Puyallup,
weeks.
Modesto? Yeah.
we
Yeah.
weren't all
Well,
in Modesto though. Like I wasn't in Modesto.
oh,
I was living, it's because it was before your mission, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I was living at Silva's in Costa Mesa. And then I went up and joined you guys a little bit later, and we drove up to Washington, and then yeah, spent we were in Puyallup, and I don't remember where else, but I just
With
remember Puyallup
nothing
in
to
that hotel
do.
room.
yeah, that
Yeah,
Nothing to
was
do.
Nothing.
Mom and Dad basically decided that they would try to do work and vacation at the same time, but it really ended up with the 5 of us sitting in a hotel room for all day while they go work.
or
Hiding.
Um,
GameStop.
Playing
right,
Bloody
so
Knuckles.
there was a mall
Going to
nearby, and we went to the mall and played Halo, the Halo demo at GameStop over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
we
and
We
did.
got
we
really
beat
good
it.
at it.
The
Um,
cartographer.
yeah, yeah.
The level is
I
called
don't
the cartographer.
remember that.
Oh, we beat the
Oh,
game in GameStop.
No, it
yeah.
was
The,
just
Did
the demo.
we
Was I
didn't beat the
working?
game. It was
Okay, the
it was
demo.
the
We
yeah the cartographer level is literally the straight
Yeah.
from the game, and yeah, it was.
Which is interesting because mom and dad were working as cartographers. You guys are just trying to be like mom and dad.
Whoa.
There
we
was
just put
also
that
That's
Simulation.
together.
there was also a library nearby that we would go to.
Hmm.
And then like there
exciting.
I remember
were
wanting to do go-karts,
There
and
was a
we
creek.
we did
it cost
go-karts.
money.
We
We
did
did go-karts
go-karts
like once.
once. Yes. And
We
then
we couldn't afford to do it more.
we went to that hippie
Kyle doesn't
festival.
remember any.
Yes, I do remember
Um,
the
Vashon
hippie
Island.
festival on
on
Vashon
Vashon
That was
Island.
Island.
cool.
And the highlight of the
Vashon,
trip was on the ferry ride over to Vashon Island on the elevator, when Mom decided to stop the elevator with her finger
With one
and it
finger.
closed
oh
on her
no,
finger. And she's like, oh, that hurts. And we ride it all the way up. And we're all laughing at her like, Mom, you tried to stop it with your finger. And it goes all the way up. And then the elevator doors behind us open instead of the,
Yeah,
the one.
because it was.
So she had to ride it all the way back down with yelling for the elevator to, like,
It's just getting tighter and tighter.
she said she was really worried about her finger popping off, and we were all laughing at her.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't?
You don't? Oh
No.
man,
Oh. No, there
that's
was another
hilarious.
family
I'm
in the elevator with us, and they were all so worried about her, and we were all laughing at her.
For the course.
And
it
that
fits.
to
Yeah,
that
for
to
us
this
it's
day
just
is the
like, yeah,
highlight of that vacation, which says a lot about that vacation.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, and going up to Vancouver,
yeah,
watching like
the
two
Pride Parade.
movies while waiting to get through the border.
through the
Right.
border.
out of
Yeah,
Canada.
we had to
Oh,
wait forever to get
yes.
over the border, and then we watched some cricket at a park, and I was
Yes.
just
Mm-hmm.
like confused. I was like, "What is this game?"
We went and saw the totem poles at the
Yep.
park. But do you guys
Mhm.
remember driving into Vancouver and it was during like Pride week? And this is like not when Pride was what it is
2003.
today. Yeah. And we're this like yuppie Mormon family visiting Vancouver during Pride week. Yeah.
I don't
I
have
thought
any
the same thing
recollection
about
of
going
that.
to Vashon Island with this like little family going to this like hardcore
Hippie.
hippie festival.
Okay,
And
but
then
that's so
mom and
cool.
dad,
Like, I would have
it's
loved to
super
do
cool.
that more growing up.
Totally.
We
And
know.
mom and dad, I mean, we didn't look the part. I kind of did. I was wearing like, I looked more
Kyle
hippie.
wanted to be Kyle wanted to be a stoner so bad in high school and in middle school and high school. It was just like I just want the
It's not
vibe
that
of it.
I,
Like you didn't want to be stoned. You didn't want to get stoned, but you loved the idea of just being like, I don't care. Haha. Oh, I'm
well, no, well, I
cool.
really didn't
Bob
care.
Marley.
And everyone thought I was high all the time, but I never was.
I get that, or I used to get that all the time. Mm.
Do you still get that, Tanner?
Do you get
No,
that? Oh,
Do
weird.
you don't get it anymore?
Huh.
You don't get
Weird.
that?
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
strange.
no, nobody says it. They just assume it.
Yeah, I guess it's not everyone thinks you are. It's just a fact.
I
Um,
am.
I wish
Well,
I
I
had
just
an
remember
excuse.
every time people would ask me, like, Kyle, are you high? I'd be like, no. Why you say that? And it would like make me act more high, and it would make me laugh, and then everyone would think I was more high. And apparently, even mom and dad thought I was actually getting high all the time, and I wasn't. I just
After your
wasn't sleeping
mission,
enough because I was
what
a
did
good
they do?
Mormon boy, and I was going to seminary early in the morning and waking up early and staying late at
Right?
school doing sports. I was,
Sports.
yeah, I wasn't
Dude,
getting
there was no
stoned.
time. There was no
Ain't
time to
nobody
get
got
high.
time for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Kids
As
that
much
do
as all of
sports
us
don't do
wanted
drugs.
to.
No, no, never.
That's not true.
Never, never.
That's not true. But
Yeah.
mom and dad thought all of us
Yeah.
No,
I don't
tried
think
it
they
at
thought
some point.
Jason did.
No.
I'm pretty sure they didn't
Or
think
Just
Jared.
Jason or Jared.
or me. No,
they don't think
Mom,
you did.
me?
Mom
No.
asked me if I did drugs
We lived
once.
in Georgetown. Everyone was
Well,
high.
Chad, just
It's
because you
true.
were doesn't
I was
mean
I was not. That wasn't until the end of senior year.
okay. So
Yeah.
you, anyways.
No, yeah,
Um,
it wasn't until I was home from the mission on the way to the temple with them, driving to Oakland Temple and talking, and they're
I remember
like,
that.
all right,
Okay, Kyle.
Kyle. So we know, you can tell us now. Like we know you've repented of it and you don't do it anymore and stuff, but you totally smoked weed in high school, right? And I was like, wait, what? No. They're like, no, come on, you can tell us now. Like we know the other stuff that you did to get in trouble. Like you can tell us about this. And I was like, I know you know the other stuff because I talked to you about the other stuff. If you don't, you think if I'm willing to talk to you about the other stuff, I wouldn't talk to you about this? Like, why would I lie? I'm not lying. I did. They're like, no, but really. I'm like, why do you not
Yeah,
believe me?
mom.
They
Mom
couldn't believe
said
it.
it's still hard to believe that none of us did, except
Except
Chad there
Chad.
at the end. Chad, but the rest of us, at least that Kyle and I didn't. It's an
I knew
odd
my
number of
path early
kids.
on.
Yeah, I don't think it's surprising that Jason or Jared didn't.
Yeah. No,
I,
Jason was
I
too much of a head
Jason
case
had too
to.
much of a conscience. I've long said Jason had enough conscience for the two of us. I didn't have to have one.
I had
well,
enough
yeah,
conscience for all
he,
five of us.
he took mine
True
definitely.
story.
Definitely, they.
Yeah, it's your fault, Jason. You took our consciences.
Hmm.
How do you feel
I
about
now
that?
feel bad
Made you
about
guilty,
that.
huh?
No, I've been working on that.
Maybe you should just go
Not
roll
feeling
yourself
guilty.
down the stairs.
Again,
That's a good segue.
I think
Should we
it's
tell a story?
pronounced seed.
Thanks,
good,
thanks, Jerry.
good.
I
So,
don't think it is, Jared.
so,
Seg's way.
so there's this girl.
Whoop.
And he wanted to have Seg's way.
Woot. Okay, yeah. Come on. What?
You roll.
What did
Huh?
what did Chad say?
Who?
So there's this girl.
Whoop.
Yeah,
That's a different
Did
interesting.
you
thing.
roll yourself down the stairs for a girl?
No,
No.
no. I
Okay.
rolled myself down the stairs, guys.
For getting
That's
a
crazy.
B,
On the
No,
homework.
that's not why either.
an A
For
minus,
I
chocolate.
missed.
detention.
Mm-mm,
Maybe I'll let you tell the
I
story. Go
got
ahead, Jason.
detention. Yeah, whiskey. Oh, by the way, one of the rules of our of engagement of this podcast, and Chad, I don't know if you were on the call or whatever, but
He
the
wasn't.
rule is if you're being
You have
interrupted
to
and you're
use the
getting
word.
frustrated, whiskey. And you have to say it like that, though. It has to be like hot rod
It's a safe
whiskey.
word.
If you say whiskey, we're gonna keep talking and probably interrupt you more. But you say whiskey, then
Say
we'll
Then
less.
we'll
all do that.
shut
All
up.
right. It's like I have the conch.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson's reading Lord of the Flies right now.
You have the speaking stick.
Yeah. So, anyways, here's the story. How it goes. I
Cool
was
story, bro.
I was devastated that I got detention because I had missed a homework assignment. That's how I remember it in sixth grade. And Terracotta had the sixth graders were in the trailers down below in the lower area of the school.
Campus.
And to get up to the campus is another way to say area of the school. And so there was a staircase though that
Technical
went
term.
from the lower campus up to the main campus. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought, well, if I'm hurt, then I can't go to detention. So I laid down at the top of the stairs.
These are there's 100
They're
steps.
concrete. There's not 100
Concrete,
steps. This is not the
jagged.
two different sides.
It's
I was on the front side of the campus. There's the big one that's on the back side of the campus by the fields where the basketball courts were. That's a
Yeah,
lot more, that's way more steps. The one on the
I thought
front
it
side
was
of the
those
campus had
ones.
fewer steps. No, it
Yeah, I
wasn't
always thought
those
it was the
ones.
big ones.
Well,
But
you
that's where
guys
the
weren't there.
portables were. That's where the portables were. The portables were down by the
Yeah,
basketball courts.
The
the
So
portables
why were you up high
That's
in the
portables
not what
ceiling?
he
were
told
in
me.
lower campus, and the stairs both went to lower campus.
exactly. There were two sets of stairs going from the lower campus to the upper campus.
So you mean to tell me there's two ways down to lower campus? Down to the portables? To that area,
Actually,
the lower
there's
area of the school?
there's three because you could also go down on the stairs that for that upper field,
To the soccer field.
and
Yeah,
then
to the upper
and then
field.
walk around.
Yeah,
Those are
you
the
could
only
go
two that I
around.
remember. I don't remember the
There
other
was one on the
stairs.
front side of the campus. Like you'd go up to where the circle was, the flag was in the front of the school. It was in the front, obviously.
So,
So,
Jason, did
Wait,
throwing
like where the
yourself
five
anyways,
down
star
the
was?
stairs get you out of detention?
I haven't finished the story, Jared, because I keep getting
Yeah.
interrupted.
Jared,
Whiskey.
let him finish the story. My God, why
Whiskey.
do you why do you
Is
have to
it
So
where the
interrupt him?
five
I
star
lay
was that we
down.
used to skate at,
No, no,
or on the
No,
other side?
I was at a different
you
school.
know what? You know what I'll
No, that
do?
was at the
I'm
same
gonna
school. That was
I'm
Terracotta.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'll pull up Google Maps and I'll show you where it is.
Okay,
Terracotta
okay,
Middle
okay.
Or
School.
We believe you.
or you can finish the story.
I think they remodeled the school.
I believe that.
This is different. They
How long ago was
That's not
this?
how I
yeah,
remember it.
this mm-hmm. Um
That is not
so
what the school
I
looked like.
laid down on top of the stairs and I just rolled down the stairs. I didn't go that far down the stairs, but as you all know, I was very, very proficient at crying. So I rolled down, I started crying. I got a couple scrapes, but nothing, I don't think I was bleeding anywhere. And then I walked up to the nurse's office and was in the nurse's office and said that I tripped and I fell down the stairs. And they were like, all right. And they're like, okay, looks like you're okay. And I was crying. And then, good old conscience, I felt guilty for lying to them about rolling myself down the stairs. So I then confessed to them that I rolled myself down the stairs. And the nurse is just like staring at me like, okay. Oh, okay. So I do
Okay.
I got detention.
Now I'm imagining.
I rolled myself down the stairs. They're like I don't know what got reported to mom and dad, but
They got a
like
report.
but like that's crazy. That is a crazy child. That is a sixth grader that rolls himself down the stairs because he got detention.
I'm imagining now, like doing an assessment on somebody, like getting a call to the school and doing an assessment on somebody, because that happens a lot. That kids get injured, fire department comes out, and then having that be the story and bringing that back to the fire station, like, guys, you
Listen
check
to
this out.
this. This kid
Like
I
cray
mean,
cray.
we don't talk about calls in a negative way, but we share
no,
our
we would
experiences,
never do
so
that.
we're
No.
better.
From to learn for the
Yeah,
next time.
Of
Yes.
course.
And there's
yes,
never anything
yes.
funny about a sixth
No,
grader
no,
with
no,
mental health
no,
issues that
no,
rolled
no.
himself down the concrete stairs to get out of detention, but then felt bad and confessed that and then went to detention anyways.
Gave yourself detention.
One of
It's
my
like the
earliest
time.
memories, I was like, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like the time we were all playing with fire out on the patio and light some matches, light some stuff on fire, put it out. No big deal. Nobody's hurt. We're all fine. We all go to bed that night, and we're laying in bed. And then Tanner, at that time, I think you were in our bedroom still too, right? And there's this whimpering coming from Jason's bunk. And I'm going, what the heck? And then he gets up and he goes walking down the hall. He goes to mom and dad's room. Come, and Tanner and I were playing with. And mom and dad are just like, are you
I
okay?
was pissed.
Yeah, same. I was like, dude, we got away with it. Like, we were fine.
You
Everybody,
got away with it a lot better on that one than was it in Arizona
yeah,
when
Yeah.
you
no,
guys got in trouble? Yeah.
that fire thing didn't go as well. That was
Well,
No,
but like it
no.
went the same way, except that someone called the fire department. So I don't know. Who was all there? Who all
Me,
got? Were we all there?
I was
No, Chad and I
no.
were
I
okay.
think it's
not.
just Kyle, Jason, and I.
Yeah. So we were
And
there with Dallin.
Dallin Hawkins, right?
Yep.
Is
And
that who it
and
was?
we went, and for some reason we were like, let's go light a fire in the concrete ditch by the
Yeah,
field.
concrete irrigation ditch. It's concrete. It's like a
How old were you
fire
guys?
pit. Oh,
I was a Boy
I
Scout.
think. Yeah, I was
I
probably
was
13
12.
or 14. I think probably 13.
I got a
And
guilt
we
trip
totally
about being
I was 10. Wait, I
we
was 10 at
we're
the time?
if I
sounds
was
like it.
12.
So 10, 12, and
So we're
13
back
out starting fires.
behind the houses in the in the ditch, lighting fires, putting them out, lighting fires, putting
Well,
them out.
first we had to travel so far to get a lighter. Like we had to
Oh,
go to a
that's
bunch of
right.
gas stations
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
because
we were
guess
like,
what? You're not allowed to buy any paraphernalia like that
It
if you're
was
under
in
18.
Arizona. Are the rules different
Still,
in other
still,
places?
still, yeah,
That's
still not
right.
okay.
We
You
totally
can't.
like skateboarded to all these different gas stations, like miles, to finally get a lighter. And how did we even do it? Did we ask somebody? Like we were like kids asking adults to buy beer. We were like asking
But we wanted a
somebody
lighter. It was
we
so
wanted a
weird.
lighter. Like, hey, dude, can you buy us a lighter? Like, yeah, I don't remember.
not to smoke
I'm assuming
weed.
somebody. No, it was just to play with fire, like because we didn't smoke weed at that time. We don't. We didn't. Anyways,
We
the
don't.
I'm assuming somebody bought us the lighter, right? Because we weren't able to buy it ourselves, were we?
You didn't
I
just
don't remember
steal
that
it.
part. I don't
I
remember if we
mean,
bought it or no,
Somehow,
we didn't
It was
steal
no,
it.
the
no,
Oh,
we
we
didn't
didn't
it
steal
steal
was
it.
it.
the
No,
90s.
no.
It was the 90s. Nobody cared.
Anyways, we acquired
Enough
this
people cared that
lighter
it was annoying. Go ahead.
illegally, skateboard back, and then go. We're like a block away from the kid's house, behind the other houses, between the houses and the field, farm field, whatever. Lighting fires, putting them out, whatever. And then we put the fires out, and then we hear these sirens like way far away, and we're like, "Oh no, they're coming for us!" And we like grab our skateboards and we all run back. "Ah, no." And then we get back to the house. We're kind of hanging out there, and then if I remember right, I think I
I think
grabbed
you
a
took a bike.
bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was riding a bike around the block, and then I'm coming up the street and I see a fire truck coming down the street. I was like, wait a minute. And then it turns onto his street. And I was like, oh crap, they were coming for us. And then, like, I go inside. I don't know. They sat us all down in the garage. We got this big old lecture. I, for years, thought I had a criminal record in Arizona. That's what they told us. You now
They
have
told us
a
that this
criminal
is on your
record.
permanent record.
This is on your
And we were like,
permanent record. There's no
we're
such thing as a
arsons?
permanent record. Yeah. Yeah. I thought for years,
Hmm.
like, but I thought it was going to fall off at 18. So not that permanent. But like until I was 18, I was going to have this on my record that I was an arson. And it turns out that, yeah, the lady we were behind her house and she sees a little pillar of smoke coming up from the little fire that we lit. She called the fire department. So they show up at her house and then she points them to the house. Yeah.
Okay, but okay, you were in Arizona,
Yes.
and was it the summertime?
It was summer. It was a stupid thing to
Yes.
do. It was stupid. There was a
Right.
field there of dry grass. Like we could have
It
definitely
was
started. Now we
mostly
were in a.
dirt.
It was a large. It was mostly dirt. That doesn't matter.
It
You can still catch a lot of that on fire. It would have burned very easily. It was a large. It was a
Okay.
large concrete ditch. It wasn't just like it was. It was big enough that like,
It was like 3 feet
but
deep.
still,
And they were little teeny tiny fires. But yeah, no, it could have gone really, really bad and been way, way worse than it was. I mean,
yeah.
they wanted to
It's
teach us to not do that. I get it.
it's funny because I've shared a little bit about that situation because actually tomorrow I have the last night of a youth fire setter program that I volunteer at, and I deal with 8 to 18-year-old kids that have gotten in trouble for lighting fires. And
Oh, see, they
a
didn't
lot
make
of
us
them
go to
are
a class
innocent.
like that.
No, and most of them are innocent curiosity, playing with fire. Like it happens a lot. And so it's just funny. Like now I'm the firefighter on the other side going, hey, by the way, what you're doing, you could cause this much damage. And uh you could get in a lot of trouble. Here's the law stating what arson is, what arson of property, arson of wildland, all this stuff. And so it's just funny to be able to share uh more personal stories.
It's funny to
We
picture
all have done it.
Chad being the one lecturing you
The
guys.
responsible one in the room.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Well,
great?
Well, that's one thing. Like, I still, when I have coworkers that are like your age, like that are any of your ages, like it doesn't connect the same way. Like, I think of Chad as like Chad, like a teenage kid or even younger in my mind. And when I hear, like, when I have a coworker that's 25, I'm like, oh
That's
yeah,
what
you're like Chad's age. And
I'm
like, no, he's 34.
No, I'm
He's
34.
34. He's a decade older than that coworker of mine. But I like, it's just in my head. I'm just like, oh yeah, you're the same age as like my little
yeah.
brother.
I have the
No,
same
I'm
thing.
like,
It's like since I moved out at like 18, when I moved out, Chad was 10. And so like it's the same like when I think of dad. Um I I left I think of dad at 40 because he was about 40 when I moved out. So it's like everyone else stayed the same age of whatever you were when I moved out. So Chad's still 10 years older than me. And it's really hard for me not to see him as a 10-year-old kid. Uh, it's kind of funny.
He's only in his
Yeah, a
30s.
10-year-old
Yeah.
can't have a kid.
Well, guys,
Also, can't
your
we're
grow a
11-year-old
capybara.
daughter.
we're
Yeah, and
10-year
coming
old
up on
can't
our
have
my
time,
an
kid,
guys. So,
my kid now is 11. So,
right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's been really good, guys. It's been a lot of fun getting together and sharing these stories. I don't know what kind of sign off do we want for this podcast, guys. Thanks for the quality time.
Is that
that's
the title that we're
not
going with?
okay.
I
No,
don't
no,
know.
Quality
that's
time.
not how I remembered it.
That's not how I remember.
Yeah,
What was
Um,
the title that
Well,
we
it
went over
doesn't
that
matter,
was kind of
Jason,
the
because it's not all about you.
what about the
what
improvised
was the
one?
title
What
of
was
it?
the improvised one that you made up on the spot? What was that title?
I
Anyone
don't
remember?
Me?
know.
No, as we started this, he had a couple like rehearsed or set titles, and then we were teasing, and then he came up with one on the
He
spot.
said untitled. He said quality time.
I
That
said
was a.
No, there was another
not how I
one.
remember it.
Anyways,
Gosh,
guys,
dang
This
it.
thanks
is
for the
this is
quality
gonna
time.
be the best ending ever. Um. All right. Yeah.
It's the
I'll.
biggest, it's the greatest.
Hey. So just real quick, don't exit out of your app. You'll notice it'll say uploading. Tanner, you're at 16% uploaded. Chad, you have really good internet connection. Um,
Jared, I'm seeing
Kyle, I don't
77.
know. Kyle, you're at 99%. I'm at 78%. So you have to leave it up. I'm going to stop recording, but you're going to have to leave your app open until it's done.
Did it mess anything up when I got cut off?
It'll be fine. It'll connect, like it'll disconnect and reconnect. When it finally does get uploaded, it'll sync it all together.
Where does it say how much it's
The
You
done?
percentage.
Percentage.
Well,
Well, I don't see my own percentage
I don't
either.
have, yeah.
I don't see mine either.
I can see that yours is 99% uploaded, Chad. So
Yeah,
you're
I see
you're
Chad's and
almost
Jared's
there.
and Tanner's 16.
Tanner's 16%. So Tanner, you're gonna have to leave it up for the entire night.
Yeah, you should just
Well,
go to
guys,
bed.
all right,
Thanks.
Nice.
yeah.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Love
Good
you
night.
all.
Love
Love you.
you. Bye.
Bye.